Do you have any value as a realtor? Do you provide top quality value to your clients? That's the question you should be asking yourself on a daily basis when you are prospecting, when you are looking for business. The value. What is the value? You have to have a value proposition. What are the things that you're going to do for people? So many times when I coach realtors and I'm supporting them and helping them with their listing agreements, their buyer representation agreements, and things, and helping them show value, you have to be ready at a moment's notice with your value, like an elevator pitch. If someone says to you, anytime, anywhere, why should I use you? There should be no hesitation of what you're going to do for people. Now, in this video, I'm going to give you some tips of things you should say and do, and you should know that you have. But a lot of times, it's a lot of our business that agents get, which is great. I love this about our business, and it's also a crutch, if I'm using the right term there, is that we are a referral-based business with a successful agent. So not even a successful agents, the agents that just do, you know, a few transactions a year because that's all they want. They have a very hard time of showing value sometimes because the people, the only three things that people knew this, their clients, without even the agent saying anything. And these clients go with these agents because they know them, they trust them, and they're going to look out for their best interest. I see it every day. I know it without even asking. When I see an agent, not just with our company, other companies, an agent, and I go, wow, that's a $600,000 listing that person got. And their license is not, they just got their license this year and have no sales. That client knows them, trusts them, and knows they're going to look out for their best interest. And didn't have to show any other value there. And a lot of agents, I see agents all the time. I love all of my agents. I love all of them. And I know some of them are stronger agents and show more value than other ones. And I have some agents that have so much value and expertise and service that have less business than some that can't even explain what their value is because the people know them, trust them, and know they're going to look out for their best interests and ask for nothing else. So I wanted to get that out of the way first. But when building a successful real estate business, not just having a small number of transactions a year. I mean business, referral basis coming in. You're building. You need help. You need buyer's agents. You need help because you have so much business coming in. Now, some agents don't want all that business, but some that want to build that big of a business, you're going to have a value proposition. You're going to have to show value to beat out the competition. So, one final add on to what I was talking about, a lot of agents don't have any competition because these people, their clients, know them, trust them, know they're going to look out for their best interest, and they don't shop around. Now, it's very hard to have a big real estate business as a very busy single agent or build a team without going toe to toe with competition. Getting business from referrals, but those referrals are interviewing other agents. Also, now we're seeing, and it's going to continue to grow, people out there that are going to start interviewing buyers agents before they sign a buyer's agreement. Before, buyers agents would be like, we know what my value is. I'm going to show you any house anytime you want forever. I don't care if I'm going to make some money. You don't have to sign an agreement, and I'm going to be there for you for free. They thought there was their value. So that's one of the things that I've been helping buyers agents with is what's your value and why people should sign an agreement with you. So I'll give you some tips. One, you have to show your expertise in the buying process. explaining to them how you help them pick properties that are for them, how easy it is for you going to set up showings, and when you're going to show them properties, what type of things are you going to do to help them with inspections, and setting them up and giving them referrals for lenders and title companies, and explaining the process to them. So you should have a whole buyer presentation putting in your value there. Now, Century 21 Homestar agents, we do have buyer presentations on 21 Online in our Moxie Works. We do have one on our website that I created, just a general buyer's agent presentation that's not customized to you, but there's pages, I think it's just like 8 to 10 pages of information of things that you're going to do for a buyer. And also, I think it's 187 things that we as buyers agents do for buyers, because you're not going to remember all of the things you're going to do for buyers. So you should have a presentation, at least download one of those presentations, that at least you could give yourself ideas, because you might not know, oh yeah, I do all that, because a lot of what we do for buyers from start to finish are so like muscle memory. We do this, we do that, we should do this, and there's so many things that you do you don't even know, because you're not itemizing it, you just do the job. So in that presentation and in creating a presentation, you're going to help yourself remember what all your values are. Again, being an expert in the buying process, knowing the paperwork backwards and forwards, how showing houses, setting up appointments, communicating with the listing agent, which is big, is how well you communicate with the listing agent, sizing up that seller of where your buyer's offer should be, doing some research, explain to the buyers how good you are with communicating with the listing agent, trying to get information out of them. Again, like playing poker, trying to get their tell signs of what is best for their buyer's offers to win that seller if you're in multiple offers. Gosh, I always hate to hear when agents, even when it's our listings, we're in multiple offers and the buyer's agents are not having a conversation with the listing agent, try to get a leg up on the competition and find out it's not always about money. Ask some questions to the listing agent. What can you do to make your offer better? And picking the right lenders and advising them. So many times, at least once, twice, 3 times a month, I have an agent calling me, just the sob story. Oh, the deal fell through at the last minute, or after 3 weeks, the lender did this, the lender did that. Oh, and then of course, sorry, little what's the word I'm looking for? Little spoiler alert. Sometimes I do some passive aggressive coaching. I go, oh, wow, who's the person you referred him to? Maybe you don't want to refer that person. I already know the answer to that when I say that. So if any of you heard me say that, like, oh, I'm so sorry you referred those people to someone. Who did you refer them to? Or did you use one of our referrals to refer them to? And they usually say, oh, no. They said they had a lender. That's 99% of the time. Every time I hear of an agent that says, my deal fell through last minute. It's been 3 weeks, and they said it was approved and something happened. And they call me to tell me the sob story. And I say, well, I'm gonna say, who's that referral? Maybe we'll take them off our list because we have several people if it keeps on happening. And it's always, oh, the buyer said they had their own. You gotta show them value, that you're going to help them pick, help them choose, not point them to one. Here are 3, here are 4 good, reputable lenders, loan officers in our area or in Ohio that represent. Don't let them pick something online. Don't do that. But explain that to them, because some buyers don't even know, because some agents don't even tell them that you have this expertise. Hey, I have these great relationships. Usually some buyers, agents just go, do you have a lender? Yes, I do. There's this. That's it. That's all they know. That's all they care about. Explain to them that how you watch the process, go through with them to the inspections. No, here, give them referrals of what several inspectors that we recommend that are great inspectors, and go through the inspection with them. Pick or recommend certain title companies that you know they're going to have a good process in closing, and setting up the closing at a certain time that's convenient for them. Example, I mean, there's so many different things. Don't close on a Friday. Don't close on a Friday. Don't close on a Friday. Would I say that enough times? Don't close on a Friday. At least once a month, I got an agent. What should I do? I got a buyer. They scheduled their moving truck on Saturday, and we're closing on Friday, but the buyers can't sign till the end of the day. It's not going to close till Monday, and the sellers won't give them the keys. So there's the point I'm telling these stories is these show value. When you talk to buyers, you can show the expertise you have, the recommendations that you have. When explaining, when they say, "Why should I do business with you?" These are the things that I do. These are things I make sure you follow, so to make sure it makes it a smooth transaction, and the less hiccups, the better, and all of that. So, bottom line again, buyer presentation, showing value to your buyers. So, please, I could go on for hours and go right into sellers. I'll do that in another video, but please reach out to me. We'll talk one on one. We'll create your value that you have that's individual to you and what you do, because every agent's a little bit different. You all have the exact same amount of tools, technology. You have the ability to do a lot more than you're doing now, but you have to know what you can do. And a lot of agents don't sit down and write all of these down so you at least remember them and know that they're there for yourself, for your knowledge, but also put them to paper and in a presentation to give to buyers. So that's it. Have a wonderful day and thanks for watching. Bye bye.